This video is a quick tip on your business venture or your business. First tip is about high demand. Your business or business venture is not really going to take off as good as you would like if it's not high demand and supply and demand. If nobody wants your service or product and there's not a high demand in that service or product, obviously you're not going to really be successful. Vice versa, in some of my experiences I've experienced on the entrepreneur journey. On the entrepreneur journey, running Corrigan's live shows, putting live shows in the heart of community, putting live shows in the centre. Some of the communities don't want my show, so there isn't an high demand in that local community. So I've gone into communities, set up a show, and not many tickets have been sold. The reason for that is because the high demand. There's not an high demand in that area for the type of entertainment I'm putting on in the local community. So I've got to realise that. I've got to realise whether there's an high demand for that service or product or not. And if there's not an high demand, then I don't do it again. I just don't serve that community with my shows. I move on to another communities. So some communities are high demand and other communities they not. And it's trial and error with me. Maybe I should work out before I put on a show whether there is an high demand for that show or not before I put on the show. Yes, I could possibly do that. But what I do is I take risks. And I'm learning as I go along. So I just put on shows in that community. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter to me. But if it doesn't work and there's no high demand there, I don't provide that entertainment in that community. So I've experienced that on the entrepreneur journey. At first, when I didn't sell tickets, I was blaming myself. Is it me? Is it because I'm not marketing it right? Is it because I'm doing something wrong in the sales and marketing side? Should I market more? Should I put more money into the marketing? You do come up with thoughts like that. But no, it wasn't that, because on other locations and other communities I've been very, very successful. So I must be doing the marketing right. So it must be the high demand, supply and demand. There were no demand there. And if there's no demand, you've got to be ruthless and you've got to be honest with yourself and cut loose and move on from that. You'll find that in business, you've not got to keep doing it. Don't keep doing it and supplying it and thinking that another day it's going to turn round. No, be ruthless with yourself, and the high demand, supply and demand, will tell you whether the general public or people want your service and product. So watch out for the high demand and supply and demand. And remember, keep following Peter Corrigan, The Entrepreneur Journey on YouTube. Come along with me and let's experience being an entrepreneur, doing it, experiencing, gaining the skills and knowledge as I am doing it, putting myself in the front line. As you can hear on this video, making mistakes, losing money and doing things wrong. But as I'm on the journey, I'm learning and experiencing it and gaining the knowledge. That's how I am teaching myself to be an entrepreneur. Not by books or by research. It's by doing it. And that's how I'm gaining experience. I found out on the entrepreneur journey about the high demand and supply and demand. Didn't know that before I started the journey. So come along with me and experience the journey of being an entrepreneur. Can we do it? Can me and you, from working class, not knowing about businesses or not knowing about putting business ventures on, can we do it? Can we better ourselves, become an entrepreneur from nothing, not knowing about it, just throwing ourselves in the deep end and doing it? Can that be done? Is that the way to go? Just do it. Well, in my experience so far, it's working. And even if I'm failing and making a lot of mistakes, I'm gaining knowledge. I'm gaining on how not to do it, which is great knowledge on how not to do it. Follow me on this entrepreneur journey and let's go on this journey together. And remember, everyone, you take care of each other. Bye-bye.